Sports. It is I, Tay DZ, with PootieKD in the place to be, and Mr. E. And Cruddy will be with us a little later, but first I want to ask PootieKD, how are you doing today?
Effing miserable.
Oh,
You ain't see that coming, did you? Huh? You thought I was gonna say my day
I,
has been going well and swell? No, no, I don't lie often. So
oh,
yeah, I ain't gonna say why.
uh,
This is Total Talk Sports. This is supposed to make you
uh,
feel better.
do you want a hug?
You stay away from me.
Okay. I will do as such.
Even though
Uh,
we pretty much hug every time we see each other, but you be trying to pick me up. No, bad
oh,
Deontay.
bad Tiante.
Bad.
Mr. E, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, you know. Beautiful start to the week, so I'm ready to get started, you know.
Mm, I love your positivity, Mr. E. Always nice.
Right.
Yes.
That okay.
What more do you expect from us, huh? We told you what it is. What you want, an essay?
I don't know what I wanted.
Yeah.
I kind of,
Come on, man.
I'm,
You gotta transition us, man.
Yeah,
I
good.
thought you had this host thing down pat.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking, yeah, I had a great day, guys. I went home today, got off work. I attacked some people
What they need to
in
know all that
2K.
for?
It must have do that where you live at. Okay.
I, t- I
Shout outs to
attacked a
you and
few
your mental
people
health.
I attacked a few people.
in
Wait, he
2K
said,
in two.
okay,
Oh, okay,
okay,
okay, okay.
okay. Whew.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
almost
yeah,
let that slip past, too.
yeah.
You might be
Well,
dangerous.
I like to think I'm not dangerous, but you know who could be dangerous?
Mm.
The Cincinnati Bengals. The
Huh.
defense got young. The defense got a little younger. Over the past weekend, the New York Giants traded their their star D lineman, Dexter Lawrence, to the Cincinnati Bengals for the Giants' first round pick.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, the Bengals' first round pick. So
Yeah.
now the Giants have two first round picks, and the
Ugh.
Bengals and the Bengals have Dexter Lawrence. I want to start with you, actually, Mr. E. How does this change the Bengals' trajectory for the 2026 season?
Um, it makes their defense a little bit more scary. I don't think it changes much. Um, I yeah, I don't really know why the Bengals did this.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
It
Okay.
make it doesn't make sense to me. To me, I don't know. You know, y'all might feel differently, but I this move doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Um, as an organization that's notorious of not paying their stars and being very cheap,
Very cheap, yes.
very cheap. Why
Uh-huh.
would you go get a superstar that you have to pay? You're already paying three other superstars. You have no O line still.
Mm.
It's been 6 years, no O line. You know where you could have got an O line? You could have got him at 10. Could have got a tackle at
Mm.
could have got a tackle at 10. But no, you got Dexter Lawrence. Congratulations. Okay? No? Uh yeah, I mean I don't think it changes much. I still think the Ravens are better. The Steelers will be competitive. The Browns are ass. So I don't know. You know. Second or third place for the Bengals, in my opinion. My humble opinion.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Pootie KD. I mean, it's kind of crazy because, yeah, E is right. Bengals don't even pay people. Why would they want another young defensive player? It kind of feels like shuffling the deck or the chairs on the deck of the Titanic, but also it's like they just added a new luxury recliner
Oh,
amidst a bunch of like lawn chairs. So
you gotta understand. Let's flip back before this. Let's talk about free agency here. These guys lost Trey Hendrickson, who they
Mm.
was very cheap about, and the Ravens wound up taking him. So good on them because they couldn't get the Max Crosby trade done. So now the Bengals just lost their edge rusher. Now they got another edge rusher, but they also sacrificed their first round pick. To me, they look like idiots. Why are you giving out your first round pick? Right now, you're at the same spot. You're at the
Exactly.
same spot with no first round. You're at the same spot with no first round.
You're
So to me,
exactly
this
where you were
changes
last
nothing.
year.
Yes,
Yeah.
this changes nothing. You are still the Cincinnati Bengals with no threat. You want to say they got younger. Okay. That younger player is going to get there and be like, yo, this is some BS. hmm
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
and
It's
who
like
that? Who that in the chat right there?
yeah, we gotta also introduce. Oh, looky here, it's the cruddy one himself, Cruddy Ron. Before I ask you this question, how are you doing, Mister Ron?
And niggas sick as shit, but hey, I'm here.
Hey. Sick or
Hey,
health,
well,
he is here.
he is
Sickness,
here.
mental health. I am dedicated to Twitter Talk Sports.
That's why we love Cruddy Ron. But Cruddy Ron, do you love this move for the New York Giants?
Um, it's not often that Joe Shane scams anyone, so but kudos to him. He definitely scammed the Cincinnati Bengals.
it's a great scam.
Scammed.
It's a great scam.
Yeah, he definitely scammed them. I don't know why the Bengals did this move because if anything, you could have just paid Trey Hendrickson. I don't like what the fuck was that? You just made a lateral move, and by lateral, it's a lateral, but you did take a step back. You ain't got your first round pick. Now they got it. So what was even the purpose? You could have just paid Trey Hendrickson and drafted whoever the fuck I don't know at 10. But you traded to get Dexter Lawrence. Is that going to significantly improve your defense? You still need pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You gave away. I mean, we didn't give away. Trey Henderson leaves. He was the best player in your defense, and now you gain another star on your defense being Dexter Lawrence. But it does not improve your defense by that much. It's still ass.
Yeah.
I don't understand the move. And you lose the first round
Shout out to
pick.
Joe Shane. Shout out to Joe Shane, man.
Yeah. I remember people were talking about him. They said, why did the Giants keep him around? Well, apparently he was saving his best moves from when his back was against the wall and was waiting for a dumber team than the Giants. And
Okay, now I have a question. Is this really Joe Shane or is it Harbaugh? Are we, you know? I'm starting to think like, is this a Harbaugh move? Was this a Harbaugh? Hey, you're the figurehead, but I this is my ship. I am the captain now. You know?
well, a report came out said agent forbade Giants John Harbaugh from speaking to Dexter Lawrence.
Mm.
It says as the star nose tackle sought a new opportunity, because remember Dexter Lawrence, this was between Lawrence and the organization, and of course the agent. Like they hit an impasse, and it said as the star nose tackle sought a new opportunity, his agent Joel Siegel took a firm stance that reportedly limited direct communication with the team's new head coach John Harbaugh. So
Okay.
sounds like they were like Harbaugh might fix this situation for all we know.
Okay. Okay. Joe Shane. Okay, then this is a Joe Shane move. Got it. Got it. Yeah. This move is amazing for the Giants. I think the Giants are set up very, very well to where they have the 5th pick in this draft. They can really just go with the best player available, and then at 10 they can go get like a positional need, like tackle or something, or like I don't even know, maybe corner. I hate it. It's terrible.
I hate
I
this
hate
shit
it
too.
too.
Why the Bengals gotta be so goddamn stupid? Why the
Why they
fuck?
gotta be so stupid? And they
Why
gotta
did you do that? Just why? You didn't need. If you was going to keep Trey Henderson, what's the point of getting? I don't even understand that.
you
I
gonna
don't
trade
even
with the
understand.
Giants. You're gonna trade with the Giants and give them a pick.
Mm.
Like now we gotta deal with this. Cause what if they pick right? What if they pick 2 good draft picks?
Oof. I hope not.
You know
We'll
Harbaugh
see.
don't miss sometimes. So Baltimore was that good for a reason. Now they got a good GM, but I gotta assume Harbaugh was in those discussions. So we'll see. We'll see.
So I'm going to hit us with a little lightning round right now because I want us to be able to get to our main topic, but we got to talk about a few other things, a little shopkeeping in the NFL world. So I'm going to go one by one with some shopkeeping. Uh, we're going to start with you, PootieKD. Uh, Mike Tomlin is now a part of the NBC and NFL and NBC sports family, and he will be part of their correspondence team for the 2026 season. PootieKD, do you foresee Mike Tomlin getting a head coaching job right after the 2026 season?
Yeah, like I predicted him going to some sports network and talk whatever because it seemed like it would be a nice thing for him, and taking a year off. You know, Mike, what was his name? Mike McCarthy, the head coach of the Steelers, the team he just left. He took like a year off, so it's definitely possible that some team is going to take him now. Head coach, I think the head coach of the Jets, Aaron Glenn, I feel like he gonna get let go in the middle of the season. Zach Taylor on the Bengals, I feel like he's gonna go next season if this doesn't shake out.
Mm.
Todd Bowles, Tampa, that might not shake out if he doesn't do well. I don't know how he kept his job this year, but whatever. But yeah, I definitely see him head coaching. If not next year, then the year after that, or maybe just like being on TV. Maybe
Mm.
that's might be his new passion. So we'll see. But I definitely see him being a head coach in the future.
Okay, okay. I think I agree with you, honestly. I see it too.
You think? You agree?
I I agree. I think the only thing
Okay,
that could
there we go.
keep Mike Tomlin away. Sorry for
There
the
we go.
non-committal answer.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Clarification is good.
The only thing that can keep him away is that the money is that good. Uh, so next up, Mr. E. I want to ask you because this pertains to your team. The new team uniforms for the Washington Commanders came out. How do you like them?
They're restoring the feeling, you know? When we
Restoring
were
the
Okay.
dog
feeling.
when we were
Okay.
dog shit. Okay? But but okay, when we were absolute putrid and just disgusting football to watch every Sunday. But it was like, I don't know, it was a little endearing, you know?
hmm
Knowing that
Mm.
your team is probably going to lose this game, but what if they win? What if? What if? You know? So having that feeling back. Seriously, like the jerseys look fine. Um, I need some jerseys though. I need a Terry jersey. I need a JD jersey. I'm gonna order some.
I feel like me and Deontay are the only ones that have jerseys of our teams currently. You and Jerome gotta get a jersey for y'all's team. You know he gonna get that. You're probably gonna get Jaden Daniels. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get probably him and Terry McLaurin. Because I
Also,
need the white and the burgundy. I need both.
Oh, you need both of them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting both. I'm getting both.
Have you ever
because
thought about
also
getting
they're
customized jerseys?
I never thought
With
about
your
that
name
before.
like that.
I,
It do cost a lot though.
it costs a lot of
It does
money.
cost a lot. Don't act
But
like
I
I
mean,
splurged.
I kind of like just wearing like the jerseys, like the players. Um, I don't know, but I get why people do it. It's tough. Don't get me wrong, it's tough.
Now they were talking also because I do want to bring this up. People were saying, "Oh, the little spear thing," and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Indian spear." But then the commanders people were like, "No, no, it's because commanders and Romans and you know Roman commanders used to have spears," and it's like, okay,
Guys, listen, let's be. Come on, we know what the spears are for.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let's not act like there weren't
Come on.
commanders in their war in their armies, or let's. They just called it something different. All right, okay.
yeah, like
I do
it
think
is
they should
okay.
have kept the spear in the regular logo just to add something. This is not these. This is not
Oh
the
snap!
jerseys.
Oh snap!
Yo, we can't have an Eagles fan leading the charge on this, man. We need somebody that's going to be
Hey,
fair.
next episode, you do the intro. He's banned.
We
He
need
is
someone that's
banned.
is they're still on the screen.
Right, right. We're gonna switch it up next week, yo. He's in
Yeah,
trouble.
man. We gotta
Can't keep
we
letting
need
him get away with this.
we need change.
We need
This
change. Yeah, don't
we
you want
need change.
change? Yeah.
This is NFC East warfare. He just did this on purpose. I hope y'all know this. He did this on purpose.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, now,
Anybody
what do you
watching the
mean?
stream right now?
What do you mean? Okay.
That was
Um, um,
definitely a purposeful move.
I apologize, Mr. E. You know,
For
I'm
what?
not the best human. I'm not the best human being sometimes. You know, the Bible says we all make mistakes. We all need to be forgiven for each of them. So, something like that. Yeah. Um,
All right, bro.
Get on. Move on with your
oh,
dumb
yeah,
ass.
but here we go. Here we go. This is one of the alternates, but it's a clean alternate. And I didn't
Clean
want to
jersey.
show
I
off
do
that
like
speed.
it. I do like
I
it.
know you didn't. I know you didn't.
I do like it.
It's nice. It's nice. I feel like, I mean, I don't know if it harkens back to anything, victorious, but burgundy and gold was.
Hey, we
Shot.
won three. We
Shot.
won three Super Bowls in these jerseys. Relax, okay?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Respect.
Not these ones, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I understand. You guys won 3 Super Bowls. I was not born yet. I don't think Pootie was
Well,
born yet.
I don't know where you're
well,
going with this. It sounds like you're
I don't know.
insulting everyone at this
Aren't we
point.
supposed to be talking about jerseys?
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about
No.
jerseys.
You know what? Jerron, ask him his question.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
We're
sorry.
done. Now we're done.
Okay. I'm sorry.
These are the real jerseys,
But yes.
guys. Thank you,
Yes.
Jerron. See, honor. This is my boy, the honorary. You feel me? The honorary. He had them just on standby. My boy.
It does look nice. Now, Cruddy Ron, I do want to ask because
Who is 26?
for your
now?
question, for your question, so Mike Vrabel finally came out and responded to the media about the issue, quote unquote, with Diana Rossini. In his words, he had some difficult conversations with people that I care about, with my family, the organization, the coaches, the players. Those have been positive and productive. We believe in order to be successful on and off the field, you have to make good decisions. That includes me. That starts with me. We never want our actions to negatively affect the team. We never want to be the cause of a distraction. Those are comments and questions that I've answered for the team and with the team. We'll keep those private and to ourselves. Ron, was that a good enough answer for you when it comes to Mike Vrabel?
That was probably one of the most vaguest but safest answers he could have gave. So it'll work for now. By for now, I mean like a week, and then niggas gonna start asking again. about what the fuck is going on.
Mm.
But it worked for now. Like I said, for now. If he was a nigga, that answer wouldn't fly. It wouldn't fly. You have to say something completely different. Cannot say that.
Mm. I
But since
mean,
it's Mike Vrabel, it's gonna fly for about a week, maybe two.
yeah. Well, I feel like if this guy I feel like if Mike Vrabel did not have the runner up to MVP and was the runner up to the Super Bowl, I think this man would have been on like a hotter seat. I don't know. So, but thank you for your answer, Cruddy Ron. And now it's time. PootieKD's place to be. And his place to be right now is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I know, sorry for any Ravens fan listening, because it is time for the NFL draft this Thursday. First round is on Thursday, of course. Second, third, and fourth. No, second and third are on Friday. Then fourth to the seventh is on Saturday. Uh, now, of course, me, Ron, and Ethan, we are fans of the NFC East, and our teams are ever fighting. And it's time for the draft where we indoctrinate new people into our teams to feel the real hatred between us. But we must pick the right person. So we each have a draft pick that we wish our team to pick up. Ron obviously picks two people because the Cowboys have two picks. And we are going to present them to our judge, jury, and probably executioner, PootieKD, because he, as the draft and the college football man himself, he will let us know if that's who he thinks is perfect for our team. And if it's not, he will let us know who he thinks is good for our team in the first round. PootieKD, are you ready?
Is water wet?
I don't want to get into
Yeah, I'm ready,
politics.
man. Come on, let's do this. I just wanted to make your brain think.
I don't like that. I don't like my brain thinking
I
that
don't
deep.
like that.
I don't want my brain to think too hard.
Wow.
We
Sound
gonna
like an
we
Eagles
gonna
fan.
we gonna start with
Damn
you.
gorillas again.
You feel me? Like, you want
No
me to go in
ratio.
draft order?
I'd say actually, let's go ahead and go in order of what I choose, aka Mr. E. You first.
That is also draft order. So
That's
Oh,
draft
nice,
order.
nice, nice.
Let me
not
guess.
me.
Ron's next.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, it was gonna be Cruddy. Right?
Okay,
Yeah. He went
whatever.
next. Okay,
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Ethan, go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Go
hold
ahead,
on.
man.
I'm preparing something right now. Hold on.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, so I was really stuck between two names, but I had to ultimately settle on Jeremiah Love. I think if
That's
we
tough.
got Jeremiah Love at 7, I just feel like he's going to add a level of speed and explosiveness to our offense that we haven't had in a long time,
Okay.
especially from running back. Um, it takes a lot of pressure off Jaden. Hopefully, it avoids injuries and it just kind of adds balance to an offense that needs it. And with us having, in my opinion, the best O line we've had in a very, very long time, I just think we need to have a run game. We need to lean on the run and do what we need to do to get back to 2024 vibes. We need the vibes back. And we have at least two defenses in the division that will be good next year. And we need to be great on offense to win games. So It was between him and Downs, but I ultimately decided on Love.
And PootieKD, did he pick right in your eyes?
He would pick right if he was maybe a couple picks ahead, because he got pick 7. Now I think Jeremiah Love is going to be getting picked up by the Tennessee Titans. But now there's words going around talking about the Arizona Cardinals could be taking them. And I believe the Cardinals is at pick 3, right after the goddamn Jets. So I think that guy is going to be off the board before he gets to pick 7. Unless y'all want to trade up to get him,
Nope.
then I think he's already going to be taken off the board. Do I get to say who I think this is going to be for the Commanders now? Okay, so I think it's 2 people. I like to try to pick 2 for mostly of y'all teams. Sonny Styles, linebacker, Alexander Sonny Styles out of the Ohio State, and Carnell Tate out of the same school, Ohio State. Reason being I say Sonny Styles, yeah, linebackers ain't getting any younger. And the reason why y'all secondary took such a big hit last year is because you had no pass rush. This man, Sonny Styles, is actually really good pass rush and run defense. This man at the Combine was one of the talks of the town after it happened last month. And I think you got, what's that running back's name that you guys got? The,
Bill.
Merrick? What was it,
Bill.
Merrick? Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that was the guy that Jerron picked in fantasy. We was just like, huh? Who? He was like, trust me, bruh.
That does sound like him.
Yeah. So I think you guys could go with a younger linebacker, could be the leader of the defense with Sonny Styles. Another reason why I say if he's not there, Carnell Tate, if he's available, why not? Like you said, give another weapon to Jaden Daniels and show how reliable this guy Carnell Tate is. He went to Ohio State. Okay. Ohio State wide receivers seem to prosper in the league more times than not.
They do. They
So if he's available, I would say another wideout because, I mean, shout outs to Terry McLaurin, but Debo, I don't know if he's going to be the guy that y'all want him to be. So
Debo don't even play for us no more.
do. Mm.
That brother
Cardinal
is a free
Tate is the pick.
agent.
Yeah, Carnell Tate, and maybe get a tight end in the maybe later rounds, maybe 3rd round somewhere in there. But I'd say defense first, Sonny Styles, and if he's getting taken away, Carnell Tate.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
I actually like those
If
players.
y'all could get Jeremiah Love, that would be great. But I think he's just gonna get taken away before pick 7.
Yeah, I'm scared of that too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of that too. But listen, Sonny Styles, Cornell Tate, any help is good help. They're good
Yes.
players. So
Yes.
I believe all 3 of those players are going to be really good. So I'm good. I'm good with either.
Okay. Now, Cruddy Ron, are you ready to present your case to PootieKD? Ooh. And if that's the case, then I think I'll go ahead and I'll present my case to you, Judge KD.
Uh-huh.
Now, people will sit there and they'll say, "Oh well, if they thought we were getting rid of what's my man? They thought we were getting rid of AJ Brown."
Ooh. Hey. 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 Shout outs to the phenomenal one, okay? He is not
Shout outs to the phenomenal one, but
he is not in the draft. No. Not at all. AJ Brown.
They thought we were getting rid of AJ Brown, so they're thinking, "Oh, let's go ahead and get a receiver." I don't think we need to get a receiver. For real. I'm thinking about getting a tackle. We need an offensive tackle. Lane Johnson will not be on this team forever, and we're going to need to draft somebody who can replace him. Not now, but in like a couple years. Offensive tackle Caleb Lomu from Utah. because I would love Caden Proctor, but he's not gonna be there once we pick at pick 23. So Caleb Lomu, I'm thinking, he had some good speed at the combine. He's kind of like one of those like weird ones where like he's tougher than his size dictates. Um, I think the Eagles should draft him at 23 and start building for the future of the O line. That's my case.
Okay. Interesting case right there. Because I think you guys, my first thing was a safety. And I remember telling you that I wanted y'all to get a safety before. And I was like, maybe Caleb Downs is probably going to be gone. Then there was another safety from Oregon that I wanted you guys to get. And then I was like, no, he's probably going to be gone too. So I bring up Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo, the same school as your corner boy over there
Oh,
out of Toledo. I'm
you
pretty sure they played. But was that?
you said the safety from Toledo. Oh, from where Quinion.
Yeah, your corner boy,
Yeah,
Quayon Mitchell.
Corner boy is crazy, but
It's your corner
yeah.
boy. Yeah. From Toledo. Corner boy from Toledo. Emmanuel McNeil Warren is probably the third best safety in the draft. And I
Mm,
think that would be good for y'all secondary. But if you don't want to take him, like I said, I think both of these guys might be available. I think that safety might be there. But I also was thinking of Lane Johnson and thinking y'all needed a tackle. And you brought up the guy from Utah, and I brought up Caden Proctor. I think he might still be there. If Caden Proctor is not there, then get the guy that you want. You know.
mm-hmm.
So it's between those three, I guess. You have a large window, and mind you, the Eagles, even though they are the Eagles, they do know how to draft. You can't deny that.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to
Mm-hmm.
pick players.
They
Okay.
do.
So
Yep.
if they don't want to go safety, that's okay. If you want to develop on the offensive line, that's even better. You know, you can always add depth to the line. That's important when you draft. So my first pick for your Eagles at 23 will be Emmanuel McNeil Warren. If he's not there, get Caden Proctor.
Mm. But if Caden Proctor isn't there,
Then we get your pick.
get whoever. All right. I just have this feeling Caden Proctor isn't going to be there.
It's
I just have
possible.
this. I think the only way we get Caden Proctor is if like something crazy happens in the draft, like there's like a real big run of like I don't know receiver or some other position. Like I
Hmm.
don't know. Like that's how we got Quinion and Cooper because there was just a crazy run in 2024 of like quarterbacks and other positions that
Hmm.
we were like, oh wow, yeah, Quinion is like literally dropping to us because we thought Quinion, everybody thought Quinion was going to be picked beforehand, and there were other like DBs that were kind of picked over him honestly. So I don't know, it was weird, but PootieKD, I know you have some people who you'd want picked for your team.
See. I am not gonna bring up the Atlanta Falcons. Reason being, they're not in the first freaking round. Because Terry Fontenot wanted to play catch up and give our first round to my Los Angeles Rams, who then
Mm,
used that pick to send to the
mm,
Chiefs so we could get their best corner. Actually, we got both of them. But for the Rams, I will say for them at least. For the 13th pick of the Rams, they talking about trading this pick away. I don't think they should do that. We're trying to win now. So
mm,
my pick will be wide receiver, not tight end. It'll be wide receiver, Makai Lemon out of USC. I believe this is the
mm.
guy that I want. And I don't even have a secondary receiver that I want to draft. I just want this guy, Makai Lemon. And he was probably the best receiver last year in the nation next to Jordan Tyson if he didn't get injured. But I think Makai Lemon next to Puka Nakua and what's left of Devontae Adams, and Matthew Stafford there, Sean McVay. I think we can win now with the guys that we have, plus the extra wide receiver in Makai Lemon.
Okay, but like, you are not like you don't want no one else. You want Makai Lemon.
Yep, there's a bunch of receivers to take in this draft, but the one that I'm eyeballing that I think is going to be available at pick 13 is Makai Lemon.
Okay.
I mean, that man Makai Lemon, that nigga weird.
Yeah,
Why
he
you
is
say
very weird.
What's wrong?
Okay,
with him?
that's a picture of a lemon.
Oh, sorry.
That's not who I'm drafting. What is wrong with you?
Why?
I'm so sorry.
Makai, bro.
I
This nigga
apologize.
put up a picture of a goddamn.
Makai. You want me to help you spell it?
No.
Deontay.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I apologize.
Ass.
That's my bad.
A citrus like that. No.
Yeah, I apologize. I should have known better.
Didn't think I was
Nobody
going to
picks
catch
a
that,
lemon.
huh?
Well, unlike Makai Lemon, I'm not as sure about your hands, but Makai Lemon's hands are pretty good.
Yeah, his hands is better than mine. I lost a step. I'll admit that.
You was good in your day. I believe it. You was good in your day.
I was good. Good.
Cruddy Ron, your team has 2 picks. Have you decided on who to pitch to Judge PootieKD when it comes to the 2 picks of the Dallas Cowboys?
All right, so since I got 2 picks, I got 2 individuals. So since our first pick is number 12, I will go who I think will be at 12. I mean, both these dudes should be there, but at 12, my hopeful prospect is Mansour Deland. I highly doubt he'll be there. So we're not even gonna say that man's name. He's at LSU. We're not gonna say his name. I mean, I already said his name, but he's not gonna be there.
I was about to say,
So-
I think it's too late for
That's just best case scenario.
Okay.
But if the draft falls the way I assume will go, at number 12, I have us picking Jermod McCoy of Tennessee.
Okay.
Was a DB, it's a corner, 6'1", fast as hell. We kind of need that because our corners suck. Our defense. So we need all the DB help we can get. So at pick 12, I would like us to pick Jermod McCoy out of Tennessee.
McCoy. Okay.
Now, you also have the 20th pick. So, pick 20. I feel like we gotta go on defense, because why not? Gotta go on defense. And I'm thinking, how about we pick a safety? Let's get that man, Dylan Thieneman, out of Oregon.
White man.
If he is there,
Or is he light skinned? I don't know.
What?
Jerry Jones, if he's there, you need to get him. He's a plug-and-play defender. He can play the nickel. He can play strong safety, free safety, and he's white. Okay.
They're all the rage now. White DBs are all the rage.
DBs they're hot right now. We got to
You
get
would
them
know.
on. We used to have Jeff Heath, but he sucked. So it's okay. Get this man out of Oregon, Daniel Thieneman. Okay? We need him on our team. Him and Jermod McCoy will sit here and transcend our secondary to actually be competent. And I actually have another pick. This is only if Jerry does something that's I highly doubt he will do. Say Jerry wants to package both of our picks and trade up. Jerry, if you want to do that, if you want to trade up, there's only 2 individuals I want you to trade up. Those individuals being Caleb Downs, if you can do that. Only if you can. But you'll have to get in front of Washington and the Giants, I think. I mean, the Giants might not pick him, but we at least got to get in front of Washington to do that. So, Caleb Downs If no Caleb Downs, a better pick here would be Sonny Styles. But at that point, we're going to have to trade up to the top 4 at least to get him, in my opinion. But that probably won't happen. So Jamal McCoy and Daniel Thieneman it is.
Nice.
Wow.
That's actually on. Okay, I'll let that picture pass. That's fine. Uh, because I'm on to you now after that lemon crap. Okay, so you're right. Defense for the Cowboys is literally all the talk. Offense, one of the best. I believe they're if they're not number one, they're number 2 or 3 last season. It's defense for sure. And your first person that you said, Mansour Delane, is who I would have picked if he's still available. Mansour Delane out of LSU by ways of Virginia Tech. And this man was born in Silver Springs, Maryland.
Yay.
Yeah. I
That's
guess.
what's up.
Right, right. I think y'all definitely need secondary help. Well, I mean, y'all need defense. So besides nose tackle, I think y'all good on that. But after what happened with Deron Bland, uh, nah. And then Trayvon Diggs is gone.
I
And
said Mansour Delane if he's there. But I
yeah,
doubt he'll be there.
if he's there. See, I have 2 picks for you guys. I'm keeping it with just him, Mansour Delane, and this one. Someone had to convince me that this was a Jerry Jones pick. Mind you, you guys need a pass rush, and you know why. Um, Keldrick Faulk out of Auburn, the defensive end. Mind you, this guy is on the younger side. He is 20 years old when he'll be 21 in September. So he got literally his whole life as a Dallas Cowboy if this all goes well. He
Dang.
could be your young star that probably won't like bloom on his first season, but maybe his second season he gets better. His third season gets better. You know, it's a weird pick, but I think that will be you need a pass rusher, and that's exactly what he is. I just think Jerry Jones is going to see a young black guy and be like, you know what, I like him. Because Sonny Styles, like I said, I think he's going to Washington. That's why I didn't pick him for number 12 for you guys. So I was like, all right, Sonny Styles is gone. All the main guys are gone. Go secondary with Mansour Delane. And then pick 20. Go with Keldrick Faulk if he's available, which I think he actually will. Not going to lie. So that is my pick for the Cowboys. Mansour Delane and Keldrick Faulk. Do we? Could I get in one more? Could I get in one more?
Sure.
That was good.
I know we got some Ravens fans listening, you know, and I say, you know what? It's our home state. Why not talk about Baltimore? Because you guys need an offensive line. Bad. That man Falele is gutter trash, and that's the Giants. That's the Giants. That's their thing. That's their problem now. Okay. The whole Tyler Lindenbaum, he's gone to the Raiders. That's their issue now. That's their guy. You have no one of no. I mean, you still got Staley. Okay, cool. But you guys need an offensive line to protect this man, Lamar Jackson. And the person that I have is a guard. I'm gonna say his whole name. It's really hard to pronounce. Olai Vega Ioni. He is a guard out of Penn State. You just call him Vega, I guess, for short.
I don't know how I don't know how I found that name. I don't know how I did it, but I found him.
Good job. I'm proud of you, actually. I think he's the best offensive line in the draft. I think best offensive line in the draft. Best offensive guard in the draft, next to the guard from Miami. And I think this is the guy that is a safe pick. It's like a Ravens pick. You know, like whoever they pick in the draft, they're gonna be fine. You know, but this is also the first pick without Harbaugh. Maybe Harbaugh was carrying far as picks, you know, for the Ravens, but this is the first one without him, and this is safe. Picking a guard that you guys desperately need. So I think the guard from Penn State, Vega Onwai, is the Ravens pick. Let me know if you guys agree.
They do need some O line help. I
Absolutely.
gotta admit, they Derrick Henry had a decent season, but for Derrick Henry standards, I feel like there was left on the bone, and a part of that was because of the O line.
I was thinking more
Lamar,
pass rush than run block. I think their run block might be okay. I was looking out for Lamar,
he
but
needs it
you're looking
too.
out for Henry too. So yeah, they both need it.
They
Yeah,
they both need it. Like whenever I think about interior, I think about the run block, and so that is me immediately. Uh, but yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see them going OL, especially guard in the first round.
yeah. At least an interior. I just choose a guard. They need a center and a guard. So long as it's an interior lineman, then yeah, that's be the way to go. Now they could get cute and get the second name I could pick. It could get cute and get the tight end from Oregon. Oh my God, it's throwing. Why don't I have his name in my head? Oh my God, I was saying his name all week. Okay, whatever. It's the tight end from Oregon. I don't want to say Kenyon Sadiq. Is it Kenyon Sadiq? Look that up.
It is indeed Ken. It is indeed Kenyon Sadiq.
That's why I was like, why my mind drawing a blank? Kenyon Sadiq, thank you. Out of Oregon, the Ravens could get cute and get him. I don't know how long they're gonna keep Mark Andrews for. Yeah, they signed him, but you know things happen. And oh my gosh, now I can't think of the other tight end's name that went to the Giants. Oh my God, Isaiah Likely. Yes,
Yeah.
Isaiah Likely went to the Giants, so they could just get another tight end that could actually be really, really good in the red zone. If you guys don't trust Mark Andrews, you definitely could trust Kenyon Sadiq. But if it was me, PootieKD, I would go for the interior lineman and maybe the second pick if Eli Stowers out of Vanderbilt is still there at tight end, go get him. And that way you can have best of both worlds and still get depth on the offensive line during the later draft picks. And that's it.
Fellas, are we good with Pootie KD's picks for our teams, or would you rather keep the picks for your teams that you made? Because
Well, I hope my pick falls, but I'm good with it, whatever he said.
Me too. I hope mine's fall too.
I mean,
yeah,
I would definitely love Mansoor to play, but I was just being a little bit realistic. And
No,
said,
yours is defense. Period. I think it's whoever's on defense for y'all, get them.
yeah,
Best defensive player twice. Get them.
both
That's
times.
what I'd do if I was the
Yeah.
Cowboys. Straighten up, you could, but Jerry gonna do that?
mm.
I don't know. There's no telling what that old man is capable of doing.
You just make him sound so dangerous.
Dangerous.
So, as the show, as we're gonna go ahead and wind down with our final topic, uh, NBA playoffs are ongoing. As of right now, currently there are a couple. Currently, it's the Rockets versus the Lakers at home for the Lakers. Lakers are up by 8 points. Kevin Durant came down with a little bit of the random injury bug out of nowhere before game one. Uh, do we know what exactly happened to him? Not entirely sure. But the Lakers did take game one. But Durant is playing tonight. And as of right now, is 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Kevin Durant has 11 points, 2 rebounds. And he is 4 from 5 from the court. He is 1 of 1 from the 3-point line. Played 12 minutes so far. I'm gonna start with you, Ron, right now. Uh, any faith in the Lakers right now with Durant back?
No,
Dang.
they might win another game though. I give them
Y'all
like
sound too
2.
convincing.
He didn't even take a second to think about that for real, for real.
I don't need to think about anything. Unless the Rockets have the biggest choke job in the history of choke jobs, they should get out of this series in no more than 6 games.
I will say LeBron had a really bad game in game one. For LeBron standards, it was pretty bad. Maybe for 40-year-old standards, it was good, but I think he was like, he had a bad shooting game. He ended up with 19 points, but he left a lot of meat on the bone in that game. As of right now, he's 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He's 4 from 5, and he's 2 or 3 from the 3-point line. So a little better game from LeBron, a little better game. Uh, I mean, it was a little weird. It was a little weird the other day for him, but he's doing pretty good so far. Uh, Mr. E, what do you think was one of the bigger stories from this weekend when it came to the NBA playoffs and the play-in?
Wembanyama. Listen, I watched my first NBA game this year. Fortunately, it was the Spurs versus the Trailblazers, and I watched a 7-4 man do things I've never seen any NBA player do.
Mm,
He scored
mm,
35 points in his playoff debut. I know right now they're playing, or the game is probably over by now, but
yeah.
he got a concussion. But listen, next year Wembanyama is probably gonna be the best player in the NBA. I mean, he's 7'4", hitting pull-up threes, transition fast breaks. It's not fair. Okay, so
It's
I just
it's
and
not.
he won unanimous defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That's never been done before. So yeah, Wembanyama he's on his way.
Yeah. Portland did steal game two, so the series is 1-1 at the moment, 106 to 103. Uh, they stole one in San Antonio, mind you. The if there was a series, I wouldn't expect this one to be a series, but Denny Avdija, pretty good. Um, he ended the game. Well, granted, he himself wasn't the guy today. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. The guy today was the guy they drafted in the first round the other year, Scoot Henderson, 31 points, 1 rebound and no assists, but 31 points, not bad. So Wimbenyama, he actually went out early in the game, only had 5 points. The rest of the team had to pick up the slack, and the game was still really, really close. However, they did fall by 3 points. So we boys, we is that the only game Portland's taken this during this series?
On my playoff bracket, yes. This is the
Yes.
last game they will win. And honestly, they wouldn't have won if Wemby didn't get hurt. If Wemby
You're
was
not.
playing, they would have lost.
You're not wrong
Portland
because
fans, because that's why last year y'all made the playoffs, for the first time since Dame left the first time, I guess. He's back though. He ain't playing, but hey, y'all made the playoffs. Um, y'all ain't waiting no more for the rest of the year. So I want y'all to take this victory and really just like cement on it. Just think about how
mm.
good it feels to win, because you're not going to have this feeling no more. So just want y'all to really like enjoy the moment.
we gonna that was harshly real. That was harshly real, but I
Can we
understand.
take this guy off the screen?
Oh,
Yeah, who like wait,
He's,
who is
he
this guy?
actually looks. He's like very angry at me. I don't know what I did.
he's he's he's, he's Kenyon Sadiq from tight end
No,
from
that's what
Oregon.
it
I
is.
forgot he was
Yeah,
up
I
there.
want no
What he
problems,
need to put up
Kenyon.
there? We're talking about the Trailblazers. Put up Chauncey
Yeah,
Billups. He's probably
I've been
in
trying to
jail.
say,
Don't put that man
that
up.
man in jail.
He might be in jail. It's okay.
Coach, they got Tiago Splitters. Coach out. I mean, Ozzy Billups is done.
Man, Tiago Splitter still got PTSD get dunked on by LeBron.
And get
Well,
blocked.
Well, let's talk about this man's team right here. VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey pulled out a pretty good victory. 76ers over the Celtics, 111-97 today. Now, the first game was disgusting. That was a blowout. And that was a 123-91 blowout. But at one point, the Sixers were definitely down by like 40 points. So, but the Sixers came back. They won today. The series is now 1-1. Paul George gave us 19 points in that game, but the real story was Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. Maxey with 29 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and Edgecombe with 30 points, 2 assists, and 10 rebounds. So, do the Sixers actually have a chance?
No.
Oh.
Shout out to Playoff Peter.
What about playoff V?
What did you just
Tyrese?
ask?
Do the Sixers have a chance against the Celtics? They stole one in Boston.
I want you to spell the word on backwards. That's your answer.
The answer is a resounding no from the squad.
Hey, they got one. I mean, they might get two, but they ain't getting no more than that. So, shout out to Tyrese Maxey, shout out to VJ Edgecombe. You got to carry that team back with playoff P back there, doing something for his knees. Joel Embiid's in the hospital bed, and Nick Nurse is just standing there clapping. So, hey, they're doing a little something. You ain't going to go far, Take this one with grace, get another one, take that with grace, and that's going to be it. You're going to be going back to Philly. Get ready to see them birds.
Yeah, man. It's wraps. You got one more win in Philly, it's over. It's over.
This feels almost targeted, but it's okay.
Oh no. This is the Sixers. The Sixers are fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Sixers are fine.
Orlando stole one from the Pistons the other day.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that is nuts. Orlando stole one. Paolo Banchero, the man, the myth, the legend, led the Orlando Magic over Detroit. I mean, once again, I'll ask it, but I already know the answer. Is this the only one they're taking in this series?
Maybe not. I don't know. The Pistons are a young team.
Depends on what's his name? What's the coach name? JB Bickerstaff. Mind you, hold on.
Bickerstaff.
The Magic's coach Jamal Mosley and JB Bickerstaff look exactly the same.
They look like they could be brothers. They look like they could be
the unk that will come to the cookout and fry some fucking fish. They're like, that's literally what they look like.
Yep. One of them got to be the drunk uncle though, and the other one is clean.
What?
Yeah, because I'm like,
that's
they look so similar.
They look just alike, bro.
Like
they both like brown skin with like a 5 o'clock shadow with a lot of hair. I don't even know if it makes sense, but it just does.
That is so wild because you just said these two look alike.
Dude, bro, they like the fried fish at the cookout.
It's like the tall version and the shorter version.
Oh, let me get this
It's a crazy picture.
That man here is
Bad.
shocking, bro. Why
You
did you
telling me
pick
right
two of
now?
the crazy- Why did you pick two of the craziest pictures, bro? Now we know which one is the alcoholic and the drug addict.
No, for real. But what I was trying to say is that yeah, Jamie Bickerstaff,
Yo, can you stop switching, bro?
no, yeah, you
Okay.
can stop. Jamie Bickerstaff, bro, like you gotta. He didn't play. Sorry, only played like 8 minutes in the second half last game,
Mm.
and he's their best defender. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you not playing your best defender in the second half? What the fuck is going on here? They just
Mm.
scoring all on you because you don't got your best defender on the floor. He has to be on the floor. Why? What are we doing? But that's really why they lost. He has to be on the floor. He needs more minutes in the second half. I don't understand that one.
I honestly don't think they. I feel like, I mean, yeah, I couldn't really tell you, man. I can't really get in his head. But yeah, man. The honestly, the
Nobody can.
only series in this entire playoff so far that's had multiple games and is actually 2-0 is Cleveland over the Raptors, which is funny because that's the 4 seed versus the 5 seed. Whereas all the other ones are like 1 seed versus 8 seed, 2 seed versus 7 seed. This should be more equal. But the Cavs are over the Raptors 2-0 right now. But why?
Is that a good question? I'm not. I'm just here listening, getting educated here. Okay, so
Is that a good question?
is that a
Or
good question? Like seriously? It's like,
well,
why? Why?
why?
What was the question?
Well, let me ask you this: are you shocked the Raptors are down by 2 games
Am I
against
shocked?
Cleveland? Are you shocked?
Nope.
Are you shocked that grass is green?
Dang.
Mm.
But if the Raptors are the 5th seed and Cleveland's the 4th seed, you would think they'd be a bit more equal. Why isn't it more equal?
Because the Raptors aren't as good as the Cavs. I mean, I know record
Mm.
wise it's not that different, but we're looking at it on paper. We're looking at it on the court. You don't have enough.
Mm.
Brandon Ingram too busy messing with Glorilla. I heard Toronto fans trying. They said after last game, they said he don't even need to fly back with the team to Toronto. Leave his ass in
Ooh.
Cleveland.
I did see a
Ooh.
clip of them kicking him out of the plane. It wasn't him, but it was still funny to see though. Cause what? He did that bad?
Well, Ingram played 36 minutes and had 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3
I could have
assists.
did better than that. You could put me on the floor.
Better than me. Shoot.
Mm.
I'm retired.
PootieKD's retired.
I'm retired. I don't play no basketball.
Evan Mobley, 25 points that game, with 8 rebounds, 2 assists. James Harden, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And Mitchell, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists that in game 2. The Cavs went off.
But
I
why?
mean,
Right?
I think it's a pretty good question,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
why?
yeah. That's interesting.
Well, well, honestly, it's still a little early in the first round. Uh, we'll see as the week progresses. You know, what can happen. I think I'm in agreement with the team. I think honestly, all the upsets that we had this past weekend, it's not gonna last. Celtics, they're probably gonna put the brakes on the Sixers after this. You know, Durant not, Durant, being in there is probably going to hurt the Lakers exponentially. So overall, yeah, I'm in agreement with the team. And so as we
You
close
talk
out
about
the
the
show,
Hawks yet?
do we want to? You're right, PootieKD. I'm sorry.
Atlanta Hawks. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, PootieKD. You
Yeah.
know
You
what?
talk about in the NBA playoffs and you didn't even talk about Atlanta.
You're
What's
right.
wrong with you?
Atlanta Hawks did indeed steal one from the Knicks by
That's
one
right.
point yesterday, 107 to 106. Uh, big,
I heard that the
big
Knicks
ups.
had a timeout left and they didn't use it and they let that poor what's his name? Mikal Bridges? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
They let him take the
Mm-hmm.
last shot. Some people was like, boy, I would have thrown myself on the court to stop him from shooting that last shot. Are you serious? Game on the line. And CJ McCollum missed them 2 free throws. He put his family in danger. You can't be doing that.
Well, you know, the city of New York does now officially hate CJ McCollum.
Yeah. They
Mm.
needed a
And,
Trey
you
Young
know, CJ,
replacement.
yeah, he's the new Trey Young in New York. CJ, after the game said, I don't know why they hate me. I play
CJ,
basketball. I have a wife, 2 kids. I don't know what I did. CJ, I'm going to tell you what you did.
Mm.
Playing good against the New York Knicks. That's not allowed. If you do that, they hate your guts. Therefore, they hate you. Which means every time for the foreseeable future, if you return back to MSG, you're going to hear chants saying, fuck you, CJ. And you deserve it.
Mm.
CJ McCollum dropped 32 points in that game with 3 rebounds and 6 assists and 2 steals and 1 block. So, yeah, he was kind of all over the court he was kind of over the court the other day. On the other end, Jalen Brunson, 29 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. I mean, they won by 1 point, but a win is still a win. Does this mean the series is going to be really close?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Still picking the Hawks to win.
okay.
Caw.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? We appreciate a person who was ride or die for their team, even in the face of delusion. So I appreciate that.
Delusion. Wait, no. It ain't no face of the. You was trying to do it. Okay. I'm not falling for this trick. I almost did, but no, I'm not doing it. You almost got me. Woo.
I'm a Wizards fan. I got to get it however I can.
Yeah. Need to get that. Yeah.
As we close out this show, first off, Mr. E, do you have final words for us?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Sorry to Wimby. Sorry, I ever doubted you, Wimby. I'm sorry. Bam, my guy. Always. We are locked in. I'm sad that you're not in the playoffs. Watching you drop 85 in the playoffs would have been crazy. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Bam. And shout out to Tay too. We haven't seen that brother in a while. Left hand up always. And fuck the Eagles.
There we go. There it is. I was waiting for it.
And fuck the new look. What is this? He's French now, or he's Mexican now. What's going on?
I knew it. We weren't going to go a show without mentioning this man.
No, I didn't say his name. We don't know what he's talking about. Go ahead. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Trouble
When I saw
on the
it,
scene.
I said, "Who is this? Who is this Hispanic guy under center right here? Who is this?" Oh wait, he ain't Hispanic. Just changed races in the off season. Okay.
Well, I don't even know where you got that picture from.
Don't worry about it, bro. Just
Did
know
you
if
take
he
it?
changing, you changing too. You probably already look like him now.
I don't want. That's a look only he can pull off.
The
That's all.
goatee
That's all.
era is over.
Yeah, we still don't know who we're talking about. I guess These are thirst traps he posted. These are thirst traps. I'm just convinced.
Watch it.
I'm convinced. What am I supposed to say to this?
Remember, you have 2 lines left. All right. People that listen to this is a bunch of inside jokes right here. We just, what? We should just end it, yo. Just end it. Just end it.
But
Just
I
go.
gotta ask how the rest of y'all are doing.
Just, oh yeah, go to Jerron. Right.
Cruddy Ron, how are you? Final words.
Final words. Jerry Jones is an old bastard.
Jesus Christ.
To do something right. We'll see if he does it. Fuck Jerry Jones. Number 2, I say this every day, all day, every day. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Birds.
You truly
Till
believe that with your heart and soul.
I said, fuck the Birds. All right. Number 3, yeah, your quarterback like a cholo now. I don't know what's
I
going on.
told you.
That is crazy. So he said it. He said
Didn't
it.
even say his
Your quarterback. Yeah.
Who else could that be?
That could be, I don't know, fucking Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee.
That's crazy. That's so
Did your quarterback
crazy.
like a cholo?
Tanner
Man, look like he
McKee.
wears a polo and a sombrero.
Shout out that boy Tanner McKee, man.
Tanner McKee, we on you, man. We see you.
He look like a cholo out here.
Thirst trapping is what he said, right? That's what you said?
Thirst trapping. He's thirst trapping.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay.
That is,
all right.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Okay.
Tanner Girth.
That's
Yeah, Tanner Girth. Yeah, that's his name.
PootieKD. What's your final words, man?
I can't wait for the draft. I've been looking forward to it. We will be spending time together as we've been doing. This is our what? 4th draft together? I feel like it's more than that. I could be wrong.
We've had quite a few.
We had quite a few. I say since 2022. We'll do the math on that. And
yeah.
get well soon, Jerron. How about that? Get well soon, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna
Fuck
tell
the
him
Eagles.
get well soon.
I mean,
He was sick. He
Get
still
real-
showed up.
you get well. I mean, I'm always going to hope that Ron gets well soon. That's not even a. It's not
They ain't
even
know how to
like,
make my appearance. I ain't gonna not show up because if I don't show up, I'm just leaving Ethan here to say fuck the Eagles. I gotta say it too. So let's Pootie's going to take the reins for the day. I know he wants to say it.
I'm not gonna say.
Go
Y'all
ahead,
can
say it, just for the one time.
I don't have nobody to hate right now.
Just
All
do
right
the
now.
Eagles. Hate on them right now.
49ers.
Oh, it's always that, the 49ers. How about the Tampa Bay? There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
they
Bucks.
do.
There we go. After
I don't even care about that team, bro.
I don't even think nobody did brought up that team in a while. So yeah, here you go.
I don't
Yeah,
even
F the
think
Bucks.
you hate Tampa Bay.
Not right now until the season start.
I don't
Once the
even think you
season
hate
start,
them.
I'll hate everybody.
I don't even think you hate them on a normal season. I feel like you pity them most of the time.
No, that's the Saints. Bless their hearts.
dang.
Because they swear up and down they good, but they are poverty just like you know what, they do got a Super Bowl, but still, you know what, F the Saints. How about that? There we go.
All right, we'll go with it. Overall, always love doing the show with y'all. Y'all are great. Hope the draft goes well for the Eagles. It probably will for the most part. Howie Roseman, this is your moment. It's your time to shine. Just anyone you draft, man, I will trust the process. I know it's a hard thing to say in Philly, but I trust the Howie Roseman process. Um, overall, hope Denny Avdija, hope you're doing well in Portland, man. So glad you escaped poverty. And overall, yeah, um, I'm optimistic for everybody, and I hope everybody succeeds this fall, except the Cowboys.
That's crazy.
That's and if the Giants make a good draft pick, good for them. They won't do anything with it, but good for them.
You are correct.
You go there, remind me. Fuck the Bengals. Why the fuck you give me one pick, bro?
Yeah, they were kind of dumb with that.
Like,
Hey,
now you making
cheap
this worse for me.
ass.
You making it worse for me. You making it worse for Ethan. You making it worse for Tiante. And I don't even care about Tiante's well-being that much. He's
Mhm.
Ethan. But like, come on, really? Why?
Poverty stays poverty. That's all I could say.
Yeah, this shit. Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Bengals, just I hope that, at this point, if the Giants do good with those two draft picks, I hope Joe Burrow leaves the Bengals. I hope he goes somewhere else. That's all I could say. So overall, thank y'all for joining us for Total Talk Sports. Overall, it's been Tay DZ, PootieKD, Mr. E, and Cruddy. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day.
Why you putting this cholo on my screen?
Hey, this isn't Tanner McKee.
Right. We was talking about Tanner McKee. Who is this?
I feel like that was a lie, but it's okay.
This is disgusting.
All right, well, he. I don't even know what is he even advertising in this picture. I don't even understand.
You supposed to tell
Brazil
us?
shirt that he has on.
We can't even see it. All right, bro.
Yeah, he chose the wrong picture. Show the other one.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could. I mean,
Nah, I think he wants to stare at this one a little longer.
no,
I'm
wait a
saying
minute. I don't want to
thirst
say anything
trapping.
else because
Remember
if
that.
he is thirst trapping. This is a thirst trap. What else am I supposed to say about these pictures? These are thirst traps. These are prime pictures of Jalen Hurts thirst trapping. Yeah, I mean, nice shirt. Anyway, now let's stay clean.